Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Kristen Ryder here for Pop Up Tarot Live. Heading over to Instagram to get going. All right. Here we glow. Here we glow. Here we glow again. Oh my goodness. How many weeks have we been saying what a week? It's just like, holy moly. I was hoping I would get all my showering and everything done, and I'm tired of rushing around like a crazy person. I don't know about you. And I'm looking forward to this weekend and having some fun. Hello, whoever has joined. Oh, I need to clear this. Welcome. Hey, everybody. My platonic sound is crushing. I've got my platonic sound program available on my website, kristenwriter.com. Some people are coming undone these days. So if it's you and you need some assistance to get back in your body, you can book a session with me through my website, kristenwriter.com. And some of us are crushing it. Some of us are just crushing it. Waiting for everybody to join in. There she is. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, you're everybody. Thank you so much for reminding me. This Mercury retrograde is so humbling. Everybody, yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Happy Friday, Kathy. Thank you for reminding me. Again, I thought I scheduled this Tuesday. Totally didn't. Totally didn't. Yeah. All right. Hi, Carol. I hope you got my voicemail, and I'm working on that for you. I pray that it's not an obstructed file, because I know people are experiencing obstructed files. Look how wild my hair is today. Files and wild. Yay, yay. And it's funny, Carol, because you are so fiery. I thought that was hilarious. Hi, Annie. Happy Friday. How are you, sister? Hey, Wesley, bro. I was just thinking about you. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Here we are. Oh, you did? Oh, thank goddess. I was so worried. Oh, good. Did that L1 whatever? That was from Joyce, because God love her. I mean, she's interplanet. She's traveling to other planets with my platonic sound program. Amazing. So amazing. It's activating so much of everybody's stuff. Thanks for being here, y'all. Happy Friday. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay. I'm like, I got a full-on mom it tonight for fun play dates and things. Okay, that's on. And that's on, and that's on. All right, checking myself here. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh, if you would like to contribute to this stream, here is the QR code for my Venmo. Look at me, Kathy. Look at me. Thank God you reminded me. Marco's here. Hi, Margot. Oh, bonjour, Elena. You're going camping. How fun. I got something to haul a camper. Oh, I love seeing you all come together in the chat. That's what brings my heart the most joy in this. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm trying to say hi and do chit chat, and then my team is like, let's go. Hi, Sister Margot. Waves. Yeah, we're having to clear this deck a lot. I'm so excited for life. Let's just say that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this card just popped out. I said, I'm so excited for life. And this card pops out. Receptivity. That's our number one job. Allow and receive. Allow and receive this week. Whatever it is. If it's frustration, anger, fear, love, joy, bliss, whatever feelings come up for you this next week, and this is for everybody because this just popped out. Hi, James. How are you, brother? Happy Friday. So this just popped out as a general for all of us this week, allowing and receiving. Yeah, it's so all over. So, we're really being called to use our discernment with these energies, y'all, and to go to the heart. When in doubt, go to the heart. Feel the feelings this week. Just allow all of it. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be loving. It's all okay. Remember, we are built for this. Gaia's built for this. We're all built for this. It's going to be okay, no matter what. No matter what. All right. One more shuffle, they're saying. Yeah, okay. We're in like Flynn. Okie dokie. Aries for this week ahead. Let's see what we've got going on for you. Aries for this week ahead. Moving into the second decan. Wow, Aries. All right. Starting out the zodiac with taking that beautiful. This is interesting. I've had the funniest songs in my head today, but for this, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't ever gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, Aries. I get up again. They're never. Oh, thank you. I cut it on the new moon. I chopped it. My sister's coming to visit in the end of the month, so she's gonna fix anything I couldn't get in the back. Thank you. Um, yeah, Aries. So this is a soul card, Aries, right? You're really getting activated with this Neptune and Saturn in Aries, and it's becoming the leader in the freest way that your soul has desired for eons, Aries, right? So, the sun is trining some of y'all. Oh, we've got Jupiter doing interesting things for all of us, feeling the feelings. Um, but Aries, you're being asked, whoa, Aries, you got to level in to level up, level in to level up, Aries, level in to level up, in to up. And no matter if you get knocked down, just get up again and try a new way. That's what you're good at, right? You're a cardinal sign, Aries. Like you're one of the first ones. Like you're here to initiate. So, what does authentic sovereign leadership look like for you this week, Aries? You're being asked to try new things. And it's okay if there's no such thing as failure. Just keep on trusting because the universe has your back, front, up, down, all around, Aries. So be the magician, be the fool, be the gesture, and keep playing with this energy. All right. Okie dokie. Taurus for this week ahead. Me and my James brother. Oh, I said James, and they're like, let's pull a card for James. Okay, all Tauruses. All Tauruses for this week ahead. All Tauruses. Ooh, I love it. 2 soul cards starting out this week. Creativity. Creativity. Creation is the opposition of fear, in my opinion, because when we're creating, when we're in that flow, that's interesting. When we're in that flow, it's like, oh, what could I try next? Oh, what would I do? Ooh, what would it look like if oh my gosh, I forgot I had that talent. Like I'm going through my own creation process. It's like, oh, I could do it like that. And I have so much fire in my own chart, but so they're showing Taurus this week. If you have an idea, jot it down. It like have a creation vibration paper, post-it note or whatever, like bringing that energy into the manifest, into the I forget what new word Wateki's using now, but manifesting it, bringing it in, making it so, grounding it into the new 5D reality that we are all creating when we consciously focus on it. It's like, you know what? Mm, this is interesting. Instead of doing it how I should do it, Taurus, I'm going to do it how I want to do it. That's a whole different frequency, right? So, and that's the flow of it. It's like, okay, right. Why have I been shortchanging myself? I'm going to get creative and go for what I really want. And it's a soul card. So, this is big creation energy this week, Taurus. Yay! I love it. Okay. Gemini. Another soul card, you guys. No thingness, Gemini. That's interesting. I love this card because it's the void. It's where something is the potentiality for all things to be born, right? You can ask for a personal card at the end, James. The second half of this stream, I can pull a personal card for you, brother. Um, no thingness, Gemini. Yeah, they're showing a whiteboard. They're showing a whiteboard for you, Gemini, and it can get a little complicated, Gemini. Listen, I'm a Taurus. I just had Uranus humble my astro this last since 2018, started in 17. Allow the unearthing, allow, mm, if it gets too chaotic, Gemini, clear the slate, right? That's what no thingness is. Clear the slate. Clear the slate, step back, give yourself that sacred pause, Gemini. And then what you want to do is get into your heart space, get that mind heart coherence going, using the mind for the technological tool it is meant to be, anchoring it in your heart, clear the whiteboard, right? Step in, and then readdress it after you've had a meal, after you've had the pause, after you've had like take yourself out, get back centered in your heart, and then go at the project again. Right? They're like, you're overcomplicating it a little bit, overthinking over this. So you want to get to the soul level of it this week, Gemini. And it may require you to detach, wipe it clean. Uranus rules Aquarius, right? So detach from it when it becomes too quote unquote complicated, and then go back at it from the heart space with that coherence in heart. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cancers. I'm going to see my mom this week. Next week. I'm so excited. Okay. Cancers. Cancers for this week ahead. Yeah, it's in here. Uh oh. Cancers. Cancers, you got the laziness card. All right. So, yeah, well, with Jupiter in your sign, it's like, well, how do you feel about a Cancer? How do you feel about it? And this is the old way of being, right? So this card, the laziness card, represents like this is not the final destination. This isn't where the final emotional evolution is ascending towards, right? So take care of your cup first, Cancer, when it comes to emotional well-being. Hello, Madhvi, Raj. Um, Libra's coming up in just a little bit. We're on Cancer right now. Thank you for joining. So yeah, Cancer, there is some emotional work that's getting stirred with Jupiter, and take care of your feelings first, Cancer, before you go at it the old way, Cancer, where you're taking care of everyone else first and you're running on empty, right? So that's pretty clear for you, Cancer. And that's the first one that's not a major arcana this week. So there is some emotional action that's being required of you this next week, Cancer. And, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. Leos. Ooh, all right, Leos. Yeah, Leos, this is, you're feeling the need to widen the scope, right? Widen the scope. You've got, well, for all of you, you've got Uranus in your 11th house. Like you love being out in public, Leo. We got so much going on. And this Mercury retrograde is helping all of the Leo consciousness rethink how we feel about our hearts. It is a step two. Happy birthday, Carol. Um, so there's a higher perspective. So this is the thing, and Carol, for you especially, I know you've been having some crunchy times with certain things. So throw it. That's interesting. Throw it all in the pot this week, Leos. Throw it all in the pot. Like I've got this gift, I've got this desire in my heart, I've got this goal I want to achieve, I've got this. That's interesting. Problem I want to transform. You are fire. Use that element to transform now that you can access it, Carol. But this is for all Leos, right? You've got Jupiter in your 12th. Like, and that's causing, it's causing the subconscious to expand, right? And for a whole year in an emotional way, right? So more meditation. What else? What other gift can I put in the pot? And then they're showing stirring the pot. And then all of a sudden, this is so visual. The pot, they're saying the whole pot elevates. The whole pot elevates. And that's what the eagle is doing. It's like, oh, I didn't see that mountaintop in my view, right? And it can require some transformative energy. It's a fire card. So, a fire card when it comes to your feelings as well this week, Leo. So, put it all in there because they're all part of the mountain range. It's all part, like all of it goes in this ascension process. I know Black Moon Lilith, and like we want to cut, right? But if we cut, then we could detach from the lesson that it was bringing us versus bringing the lesson along with us. Hi, Nikki. Happy Friday, goddess. Sanding away. Y'all got to go check out Nikki's amazing interview and get a beautiful blessing from her. So good. We did that on the Leo new moon when I chopped my hair. Love you, sister. Okay, so Virgo for this week ahead. Virgo. Oh, it's over here, Virgo. Virgo. Ooh, all right, Virgo. Okay. Virgo, you are not the sheep, Virgo. Virgo, there's something with the sun going through your 12th, which rules the Leo consciousness, which is that lion. What does your heart want, Virgo? You're another acts of service sign, Virgo, wanting to help other people so much. What are you doing to help yourself, Virgo? And this is a soul card, right? So the pattern of helping others first is preventing you from stepping into what your heart is truly desiring this week. And again, that sun is going to be going to the second decan. So the second decan is our relatedness with others. However, Virgos, it's really important this week, kind of like Cancers, like what conditioning have you accepted and said yes to, whether you knew it or not, that you're ready now to say no to and thank you, right? Not that you're cutting it, you're severing the cord that keeps you attached to it, but that consciousness is still coming along with you. So honoring your heart first this week, Virgo, is going to be very helpful. And you're not a sheep. You're lying. Roar your truth, Virgo. Roar your truth from your heart. All right, Libras for this week ahead. Libras. Chukundamay. Libras. Ooh, all right, Libras. There's someone new in here. And if you are new here, do like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. I super appreciate it. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, Libras, you want to start having some fun. And this is an emotional card. It's not that Mhm. This is interesting. It's not that you can't have fun, it's just you haven't allowed yourself to have fun. And this is saying, like, yeah, it's time to dance in the rain this week, Libra. It's time for you to enjoy some summertime. Yeah, summertime. Who am I today? Hoo. Hilarious. Celebration, Libra. Celebrating the relationship, celebrating how far you've come. And this is way more fun for, yes. Oh, and I just read a Libra yesterday. Oh my gosh. We had such a kick ass session. I'm so excited. So, celebration this week, Libra. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're crushing it. Scorpios, Kathy. Scorpios. Whoa. Uh oh. Scorpio. All right. Black Moon Lilith in your sign. All right, Scorpio, and you know it. You can feel it. Ugh, this is when we compromise. There's good compromise and there's bad compromise, Scorpio. S- Uh, so if you're feeling like you have to bend over backwards to appease something for the sake of compromise, the answer is I'm not available. The answer is I've got to take care of this one. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a good one, Kathy, but this is what I got. It's just an icky energy, and it's like, oh shoot, I did it again. I need to work on that boundary because this has turned into something that is exhausting me and not having so much fun this week, Scorpio. So using the sacred no, like, if it feels good, great. If it feels like a win for you and a win for them and a win for the project, it's a go. If it's a win for them for the sake of the project, but you are exhausted, it's a sacred no. It's a Kathy. It's a sacred no, Scorpio. Um, yeah. So, yep, no, and we need you to do it, Scorpio, because y'all are our boundary keepers, protectors. Thank you, Scorpio, for showing us the way. The sacred no. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's have something good this week. Week ahead for Sagittarius. Week ahead for Sagittarius. Ah, shit. Oh, don't divide the self. I'm glad that resonates with you, Margot. Yeah, like, nope. The answer is no. Yeah, Kathy, you want a new card. You can ask at the second half of this stream. You know you can, sister. Sagittarius, oh good goddess, you have felt ostracized from the party. Ostracized, I can't do this. I can't. It's a limiting belief. What do you think about it? What do you think about it, Sag? The outsider comes up when we're not honoring our value. All right. That's when this card comes up and it's manifest, right? So it's the physical reality. So, Sages, you're the only ones keeping you from the party that you want to attend. The gate is not locked. It's not locked. Look, it's your limiting belief, Sag, that is preventing you, right? And Uranus is starting to oppose some of you. So it's pulling, it's shaking those limited thoughts out of your consciousness, out of your heart, literally. And that's going to be happening for the next 7-8 years. Okay. So it's getting challenging for you, Sag. So if you're noticing those limiting beliefs that you're putting on yourself, you're agreeing to, then you just have to say no. It's like, no, I deserve so much more and I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Oh yeah, so it's been opposing you, James. You're good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough to love yourself and teach what you believe. Boom. Yep. Okay. Know thyself. Know thy worth. Brrr. All right, Capricorns. Capricorns definitely happening for you, James. Well, you're doing great. Creativity. Go back to the creativity. Capricorns for this week ahead. My Wesley brother. Capricorn consciousness for this week ahead. Ooh, all right, Capricorn, stepping into some mastery here. This is This is very deep for you this week, Capricorn. It's really feeling like, oh, I've been doing it all along. Like, I could go home. They're showing Dorothy. Sorry for the reference, but clicking the heels. I had the ability to do this all along. It was it was the confidence, and there's a real groundedness, a real strength that is coming through with this master card for you this week, Capricorn, that is saying, be the master you came here to be, in order to facilitate, in order to mastermind, in order to master the creations. It's a soul card, right? So stepping into that regal mastery of your creations this week, Capricorn, and making it so. Make it so. Number one, make it so. All right. I've never gotten that kind of energy from Osho in that before. So that's really interesting, Capricorns. Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right. Woo. All right. We're back in the soul cards, wrapping it up here. Aquarius, transformation this week. Transformation, using all of your soul tools, spiritual tools, all of it to bring it into the new frequency of you, Aquarius. Bringing that transformation in for the higher elevated frequency of your consciousness. That's the transformation. The transformation. I am turning myself from that base metal into gold, right? Transformation this week, Aquarius. Woot woot. So, yeah, using all, because it's not about like coming into the multidimensionality that Pluto is assisting all of us in the next forever and a day. Okay, next 20, was it 20 years? I don't even remember. Mercury, my brain. But it's transforming ourselves, all of humanity, from base metal into gold, and it's hitting you extra, Aquarius. So if you find yourself feeling the need to ostracize certain gifts, ask yourself again. Practice self-inquiry. Be like, actually, I forgot I had this, and this gift would actually be really great for this project I'm working on. So allowing that transformation, put it in there, there's so much available in unlimited frequency, unlimited multidimensionality. Make it so. You've been on Star Trek. I loved Star Trek. Jean-Luc. All right, Pisces, here you are for this week ahead. Pisces. Oh, wow. I'm going to see what that's about. Okay, Pisces, stay focused. It could be an intense time for you. It could be an intense time for your Pisces. And, it's interesting because you've got the North Node reshaping you to birth your earth purpose, soul purpose, all of us. So focusing on the goal. This is not a manic, wishy-washy energy. It's the energy of intensity, okay? And it's focused intensity. Focused intensity. Keep your eyes on the prize this week, Pisces, and it's going to be intense for you this week. All right, but so yeah, less floundering, more focusing. Less floundering. So if you find yourself floundering in your ever swimming ways, is it always intense? Leo is? Well, yeah, keep the focus on the goal. Keep the I let my consciousness slide. Oh, focus back in. All right. Nope. Focus this week, Pisces. Yeah, that's what's going to help you. Oh, I love it. We've got questions already. Thank you, Kathy, for the prompt. Am I going to have to start paying you, Kathy? Okay, yeah. Thanks. All right. Question. I've got my first one from Carol. Sister Carol, you're the only one. Yeah, let's pull for your birthday. Solar return. Happy birthday to Carol. Happy birthday to Carol. Happy birthday, dear Carol. All right, first question from Carol is any message for her solar return for Carol's birthday? Carol's birthday. Carol's birthday. Sister Carol's birthday. Her solar return this year. Ooh, all right, sister. You are at grounded. Grounded. Fire sister. Goddess of earth. Goddess of earth. You know what you need for grounding, Carol, and you don't need to ask anything outside of you what that is. Ground it. Ground it in a gentle, easeful way. It's interesting. They're showing like the earth, right? Mother Gaia, who's better to ground to in this now. But they're showing, even if you like take a bath or something ceremonial to honor your goddessness, because it is goddess of earth, getting yourself in some natural bodies of water if you can, and allowing Gaia to hold you. If it's laying down on the earth, oh my gosh, if you could lay naked on the earth, even better, walking around barefoot, but allowing Gaia to hold you. That feels like it's going to be really nurturing this year for your birthday. And what is your ruler? They're showing a visual. This is amazing, Carol. I'm like, ooh, I want to do this myself because I rule the earth. Not in like Gaia is my ruler. I'm a Taurus. Okay, so they're showing your heart lighting up and unifying with Gaia, with the core of Gaia. You know, the glyph of the sun, your ruler is the sun with a circle in the middle, right? And we anchor in the Platonic Sound program with that image, and that's the sun. So if you can imagine your heart, your ruler, the sun, uniting and being held by Gaia, that's going to be really sacred and beautiful and honoring for you for your solar return this year. Okay, that's the visual on that. Boop. Okay. And second question from Carol. Any message for the sting that is still healing on my right side on my back? It has been quite the process because it's an activation, right? And I love that you saw that star above it. If you can pull, okay, I'll pull. Let me pull a card first. But all right. Okay, if that card pops out, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, interesting. There's a star of Moses's staff for your soul purpose. That's interesting. Heal thyself is the message coming in. Heal thyself. It's coming in because that's what you teach. You teach tools, Carol, for people to heal thyself, right? So allow your gifts to heal yourself. And they were showing that star that triggered. I saw a golden icosahedron when you said a 5-pointed star, and I saw an icosahedron, but you can fill it with that mother plasma, golden crystalline plasma, and imagine that star coming into the sting to transform the less than. And you might want to check, they're saying you might want to check to see if you're allergic to this kind of sting because you're so healthy. I'm surprised that it is taking this long. So I would take the gentleness of that pure plasma, imagine that star anchoring into the core of the sting and transmuting the less than. You could even put a tetrahedron in the middle of it and use that Saint Germain violet flame for transmutation, right? And that then they're like, and then the gentleness of the receiving of Gaia with the sun. because that is one of your sole purposes, to give people tools so that they can heal themselves, and the big work that you've been doing with children forever and a day. And it's, do you hear how gentle the voice? Easy, slow and easy, sister, slow and easy. Allow, 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 allow. I am allowing my consciousness and this technology to heal myself. Number one job. That's all of our number one jobs. So thank you for asking that question. Soul purpose. That's big stuff, sister. Happy birthday. I love you. Okay. Another question we got from Margot. Margot, what's next for you? Oh, that's interesting. Brittany's deck wants to come out. I'm so happy to see you here, Margot. I pray you are crushing. All right. What's next for my Scorpio sister, Margot? Next for Margot. What is next for Margot? Highest timeline. What's next for Margot? Highest timeline. Ooh, this is fun. You're going to love this, Margot. Believe in yourself. Unleash your inner unicorn. Believe in yourself. Unleash your inner unicorn. That is so you, Margot. I love it. I love it. Unleash your inner unicorn. Ain't nothing gonna take my what? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got my inner unicorn. They're having some funny songs come through today. Like I had If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands this morning in my head. I'm like, really, you guys? Really? Okay. It's Friday. Let's have some fun. All right. So unleashing your inner unicorn, Margot, like not giving a shift what anything outside of that, it's like, I believe this, then share it, like let your inner unicorn out, sister. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. All right. Pray that helps. Question from Elena. I was talking about taking down the male energy, down the male. What's the best way that I can get yours done? I feel that it's pulling on the right side of your body a lot. That's interesting because I have been reactivating my left side as well, because my right side was so activated on the battlefield in my personal life and then some. And that recalibration is taking me some time as well. So it's okay. All right. Hold on, Elena. I'm getting yelled at. Osho's coming. It's always allow for the feminine. Always allow. More allowing, less force. More allowing, less force. Okay, for Elena to come into that focused balance. Ooh, well, get into the divine feminine. So that's literally it. Be the divine feminine. So that's with how I said in that intensity, it's because you're focusing with the intensity of the masculine can be intense and forceful, right? But this is the flowering card. She's the goddess, right? So shifting the focus to the goal of allowing the feminine to receive, allowing the feminine. So if you focus, okay, Elena, you're hilarious. All right. So it's too much focus, intense, force. Okay. Allow. I am flowering. I am receiving. So if your consciousness is too much on how do I take it down, you're still using the same energy to take it down, right? Because you're forcing it instead of just letting it be. So back to the parable of which wolf are you feeding? You're feeding the feminine right now. You're feeding the feminine, more allowing, bringing that more into balance, right? Because even the action of feeling like you have to work at taking it down is using masculine energy and fueling it. Does that make sense, Pisces? So what's the intensity of the wow, I keep focusing on the masculine, so I got to focus on the feminine. Focusing on the feminine, allowing. deep breaths, the flow, and the ease. And it's focused, right? So it's like, you're doing fine. I'm going to focus here. I'm going to bring my consciousness to this to elevate. Okay. All right, sister. I hope that helped. Because you can't take something, yeah, you you can't do it. You can't, it doesn't work that way. And we're all learning how it really works in this now because we've all been taught backwards. Okay. All right, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Happy Friday. Oh, you and your hubby are seeing 111 a lot today. We'd love any clue to what spirit is up to. Let's do it. You two are feeling very pink. Which is asking for Brittany's deck, which is fun. 111, which is angel cards. It's 3, creativity, Pamela. Michael and Pamela keep seeing 111. What's it all about? 111 for Pamela and her hubby. Ooh, okay. So let go of control and relax into the flow. Y'all are like, okay, let's chop away at that list. And then you're seeing 111 and it's 111 right now. I love that. You can't write it. Yeah. So they're saying, you know what? Let y'all come into the flow of what you really want to do. Like, ooh, here's our should list and our this list. And it's like, you guys are really on top of it. That's what I'm hearing. So like, let go of the control and relax into the flow. So trying it in a more playful way, you're already seeing the signs that the way that you're going about it a little differently today is supported. And it's like, oh, that's confirmation. We're letting go of that control. We're more relaxed today so we can let it flow. Right? So it's the dance of it. It's the dance and allowing yourselves to have some fun because your task list, you two are actually, you're really on top of your shift is what they're telling me to tell you. You're really on top of it. So no need to control the outcome of it. And you'll like, then by the end of the day, they're like, oh my God, we got so much. You two are like, wow, we got so much more done in a more fun way. So that sounds fun. Yay. Happy Friday, Pamela and Michael and hubby. Oh, that's interesting. That was okay. Well, we're continuing with that theme, Elaine. All right, Kathy's got a question. What is the repeating dream astral traveling I am having about? Sherilyn wants to come in. Looks like flying through black crystal tunnels. Whoa, that feels powerful. Is it like obsidian? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's pull first. I'm seeing it in your mind's eye, Kathy. Wow. And it's black crystal, which is okay. Whew. All right. So that crystal, what they're showing me, Kathy, is feeling like it's obsidian or shungite. It's feeling like a very protective way of that you have protected your uh, geyser of light so that you feel safe while you're doing this journeying and work that you're doing in the dream time. So fear not is what it's saying, because we think black, we think no, it's like what is the dark? It's the divine feminine, right? You're crushing it. And this is the rhythm card, so it's honoring your own. Well, that's interesting. Your own creative rhythm that is very fast, Kathy, especially when you're anchored in your divine feminine. They are showing you dancing barefoot in your living room if you can. And and just like doing this to help like shake some of it out, because that's really potent astral traveling. Like, it is freaking light speed. It feels like it's super fast, but you've set up those protective crystals inside your, like, it's like the protective crystals around the core. They're showing protective crystals around the core of your geyser of light. as you travel so that you feel protected in all the work that you're doing in the dream time. And they're also saying, yeah, it's good because it feels really fast and electric. So know that you're protected in this traveling. Yep. And it can be very overstimulating for your nervous system. So you might want to drum and dance a little bit barefoot some point today, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to like help it shake through your nervous system and release it down to Gaia. So you're cleared and ready because that's some big work you're doing. Holy shift. Thanks, Kathy. All right, honoring your own rhythm. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's taken a life of its own. Okay, yeah, that's so fascinating. And they are Carol. They did say like if you need to go to the doctor to check if there's like an allergic reaction, there's nothing wrong in doing that. You haven't failed. Okay, that there's also that permission because there could be something that's gotten a little extra infected or something, and it's okay. It's okay. Uh, that's interesting, Margot. Could be part of Carol's animal medicine. Yeah. Okay. I love that. Yeah. And I had asked that last week, Carol, like what she couldn't see what it was, Margot. She doesn't know what kind of sting it is. So because it happened behind her. And the sun is in her 12th, activating her subconscious till her birthday. So yeah. And it's the right side. So it's the masculine side, slowing it down. All right, Annie's got a question. What energies are desiring to be shared for assisting, for rooting, releasing, and rejuvenating? Your spirit loves I saw something and I have a feeling I got to shuffle again, Annie. All right, let's see what we got here, sister. Let's see. What energies for Annie are desiring to be shared for assisting for rooting, releasing, and rejuvenating? It's interesting. Yeah. Well, be yourself, Annie. Um, Goddess of water, going for a swim by yourself and just letting yourself float. You know all the things that you need to do to ground. They're also showing if you can get by a creek or something and like literally putting your feet in the mud or the sand or whatever that natural body of water has to offer. And a nap, like taking naps has been so supportive for me, but literally just letting yourself have a nap, Annie, that's really going to help a lot. And imagining like taking that and if you can't get to a natural body of water, taking a salt bath and just allowing yourself to take a nap, sister, like that feels like the most rejuvenating for you. And you are a water sign, but the grounding of like getting your feet muddy, dirty, like letting that microbial like pull all of that less than energy out, sister. And like literally they're like take a nap. Like that's your number one job this week, allowing naps. And I know that's happening for a lot of us. Like this is who knew we would be so tired in this ascension process, right? But sleeping, we get our conscious out of the way so the subconscious can be like, oh God, I think I'm going to take a nap after this. Feels great. I hope that helps, Annie. Super stellium and Sag, Mercury, Venus, Neptune, Jupiter. Yeah. Whoa. Great. Oh, we've got a lot. Makes sense. It's hard, but do your best. You are your best. You are your best. Oh, we got to block somebody. All right, let's see. I love it when I have to block somebody. Oh, and if you have not liked and subscribed to this, oh, you just saw your first hummingbird of the year. Yay. You're welcome, Pamela. Run around. Okay. Wow, I'm having to block a lot of poo-poo platters. God bless y'all. Yay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Amber, I like that. Shake your booty. I hope it's a positive shake, shake, shake. Black tourmaline. Ooh, nice, Kathy. Yes, so it's protective. Yep. Look at y'all helping each other out. Okay. Oh, I might have to block another one. I don't know. Okay, got it. All right. Good. Gotta run. Good. Rest. Got it. Good. Kathy, empty black room. It's a square. Okay. Good. All right. Looks like we got everybody's questions. Awesome. Yeah, that's been good. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much for all your questions, everybody. I love it and I love you. A bush boo. All right. I know you can't take the comedy out of the musical theater. Okay, I'm gonna poll, yeah, for the collective for this week ahead. Yeah, okay. I want one for the divine feminine, ladies first. I want one for the divine masculine for this week ahead. And I want one for the divine neutrality, central point that can unify our masculine and feminine because we all have it. All right, ladies. Ooh, all right, ladies, divine feminine, be bold and don't be afraid to stand out. That feels like it could help you with what you're navigating this week, Elena, as well. Be bold and don't be afraid to stand out, ladies. Be bold and don't be afraid to stand out. Be bold, don't be afraid to stand out. Ladies, that's for our divine feminine this week. And let's see here, divine masculine. This is great for the divine masculine. Celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Yeah, guys, divine masculine, crushing. And, I mean, ladies, we got divine masculine too. We've been crushing. Celebrate. Celebrate yourself. You deserve it, divine masculine. Take a load off. Celebrate yourself. You deserve it. And what's going to bring this into togetherness? Oh, it's a gift. Surprise. Perform a random act of kindness. Oh, get your question ready. Oh, there it is, James. No worries. I got you, bro. All right. So, to bring our masculine and feminine, perform a random act of kindness. Perform a random act of kindness. We always have that choice. And it does, an act of service can help us receive gratitude. Gratitude is always a good attitude. All right, James, let's get to your question. Let's get to your question. It's okay. Any guidance that wanted to pop out earlier? Oh, and we were doing celebrating is so epic. It really is, Annie. I love celebrating. Is this for change? Okay, for change. All right. Coming up, James. For my brother James, any guidance that wants to pop out for my brother James. For my brother James. Brother James, brother James, brother James, James, brother James. Woo! All right, James. Past lives. Past lives. This is a soul card. This is a soul card. James. All right. So, fear not the karma. Trust you're living your dharma. Like that's the mantra. Fear not your karma. Trust you're living your dharma. Like that's the pattern you are ready to move towards. You're ready to move towards your dharma, right? Consistently worrying that the karma hasn't been discerned properly is keeping you in that pattern, right? And it's like, wait a minute, stop. I am living my dharma. I am doing it. Oh, I had no idea. So that's literally the loop that you are seeing is a spiral, right? It's all been part of it because we are eternal beings, right? You can get hard on yourself, brother. So, like, oh, no, oh, I have grown, I have gotten, I did do it. That is the karma. Oh, that's the lesson. I got it. I got it. I am living my dharma, right? So literally shifting your focus from that to, oh, this is my dharma. I am doing it. Oh, well, shit. I wish I knew sooner, you know? So giving yourself a pat on the back. And I just pulled for the divine masculine, celebrate yourself, right? You deserve it. So yeah, this is kind of a continuation into that. So yeah, and it all goes in there. Yeah. All right. All goes in there, bro. You're doing great. You are living your dharma. Fear not your karma. You're living your dharma. You can even do it with a funny accent and some colored glasses. All right. Let's do one general for the week because I got a general for receptivity. Allow for all of us. Yeah. All right. I'll shuffle. All right. One more shuffle. You're very bossy today. Bossy. All right. One general card for all of us from my Sherilyn for this week ahead as we enter the second decan. Next week on Pop Up, we'll be pulling cards for the full moon in Aquarius. All right. For all of us for this week ahead. Ooh. Ooh, Sisters Healing. Yeah. I mean, I've been on the phone. You've been so challenged as you start leading people in breathwork and sessions. You're crushing it, James. You're living your dharma, bro. Just through there. I love you. Sisters Healing. Yeah, I've been on the phone a lot with my sisters this week. And you know what, ladies? It's all good. And you know what, gentlemen? Celebrating yourself is the receiving of the celebration, which is a more feminine, and you honoring your feminine and be bold and put yourself out there. That's what you're doing, right? So, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sisters Healing is a general energy for all of us, right? So, and ladies, we've gotten our fair share. I mean, like that competitive and oh, she's so much pretty. What? No. We're healing the feminine consciousness this week. Sisters Healing. Question. Kathy's got a question. What do I need to focus on next week? That's interesting. I don't think the Brittany deck has ever wanted to come out for you, Kathy. That's fascinating. I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. Or am I? All right, Kathy. What does my sister Kathy need to focus on for this week ahead? What does Kathy need to focus on this week ahead? Oh my gosh, you can't write it. I pulled the same card for you that I pulled and I shuffled. Oh my gosh, believe in yourself and unleash your inner unicorn, Kathy. You got the same card as Scorpio's sister Margot. That's hilarious. Listen, you can't write that synchronicity. And you two were going back and forth with each other in the chat, supporting each other. So believe in yourself and unleash your inner unicorn. Yes, that is definitely it for you, Kathy. Unleash your inner unicorn. That's why you moved here anyway, right? Yep. Perfect. Any other questions? Because my bladder's talking to me, which means my service is done. All right, everybody. If you want to purchase my Platonic Sound program, you can go to KristenWriter.com. You can purchase all 5 recordings for $444. If you need an astrology session, tarot session, you can book there. Okay, Sisters Healing, Kathy. And then if you have not had the opportunity, then I need, wait, what did I just say? Oh, please like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. And you can always offer a donation if your heart so desires. All right, everybody. I'll be holding the field for all of our ascension and unconditional love and like getting all the yuck out. That's part of it. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for your yes. Sending you all lots of love. Until next week.